I'm having to improvise to make everything work today. First off, my work camera here is locked in its cradle. I can't get it out for anything. So I'm waiting for the daylight to actually happen before I can deal with it. Oh, it looks like my lens is smudged too. So in the meantime, we're live at the old Westport High School. And I'm using, what is it, my Z190 camera for our live hits, just to get by this morning. But there's our subject matter right there. Well, let me tell you, this is what we're talking about. I wanted to get a shot of it during the day with this beautiful sunrise coming up. And it is a very pretty building. And I remember going in here when it was Westport High School. I'm sure many people do, because it hasn't been closed for very long, I guess like 10 years or so. And I'm glad they're rehabbing and reusing it. And I guess the apartments are reasonably priced for what apartments are. I don't know if I would consider it completely reasonably, but I don't consider any of the prices reasonable these days. Well, let's see if we can get out of here without getting killed. The cars come zooming through here really fast. And I'm not spending any time on the road. I'm ducking in as quickly as possible because I don't see people making way. Very pretty morning after a pretty stormy, rainy weekend. And then I guess we have a day of this, and then it's back to stormy. I don't mind stormy, but torrential rain, rain all the time, yeah, yuck. Well, I have to get in. I have to show up for jury duty today. Ugh. I hope I don't get picked. That could be a complicated wrinkle. There's a reason they call it duty. Alrighty then. I got my get out of jury free card, so my name wasn't called. So I guess I can go about my life. I should not miss a chance to show off a little bit of the town as I go through it. Liberty, Missouri. It's kind of a pretty town. Downtown. Excuse me. Normally on a Monday I would be at the coffee house, and I might be heading there, but I'm going to pick up the dogs, and I'm going to take my own personal car, not abuse the privilege of using company car because it's not on my way home. So you give the dogs some enrichment, let them run around in the I call it the Jefferson Highway Dog Park, but the official name is the Cold Storage Dog Park. Now, I don't think that is a very pleasant name. It's named after the cold storage lofts, which are right across the street, and they used to be a cold storage building, which I believe cold storage in the old days is where you stored meat and things like that, things that needed a lower temperature. But it doesn't sound very pleasant to me. But the Jefferson Highway actually goes around the dog park on the south side of the dog park, but also on the east side is the eventual evolution of the Jefferson Highway, and a couple of blocks to the west. So the Jefferson Highway actually goes around the dog park on three sides, and technically the dog park is on the right of way of the Jefferson Highway. So I think that probably makes more sense, and I think it's a more pleasant name than Cold Storage Dog Park. Sounds like you're putting your dogs in cold storage, which doesn't bode well for the puppies. But also the Jefferson Highway Association, they could use promotion. They need things named after it, and they could put their sign up on it, and it would make people go, what is the Jefferson Highway, and get them acquainted with it. So I think it fits a better purpose, and it sounds more pleasant. So I call it the Jefferson Highway Dog Park, because literally it's on the Jefferson Highway. It is in the Jefferson Highway. You think about it, but it's not up to me. I just can advocate my opinion, my subjective opinion and idea. Anyway, let's go get the doggies and go have some coffee. I need it. I'm not that tired because I had a little extra sleep, so I'm fine. A couple of hours of recreation time definitely needed. I got out of jury duty because my name wasn't picked by the computer, and I didn't realize on the card it says I don't have that card anymore. It says call after 5 on Friday to see if you're even needed, which I didn't notice that. And my boss pointed out, did you call that? And I'm like, what? And then after he pointed it out, I noticed it. I'm like, oh, it's highlighted in yellow. I should have called. So when I got in there today, they said, oh, nobody, we called and nobody was needed after number 139. That was the number 151. So I think I probably just wasted an hour of my day even sitting in there. I don't even think my name was ever going to be called. So, but I don't know. It's never a waste. Educational experience. Next time, read the card better. Come on. I'm trying to see how many cameras I can use today. I'm up to 3. Dogs. Let's go have some. I think I will. Coffee. Right, doggies? Admire the art. And doggies. Jimmy. What's up, pups? As promised, I'm taking the doggies to their park. Right, dogs? Going to your park? But we're going to walk there from here. We all need enrichment and exercise. I'm letting the dogs sniff as much as they want. And of course, somebody's got to make sure all the buildings grow here. More sniffing. Right, Jim? Beautiful day to be sitting around. Right, Jimmy? Right, Spella? Spella! Of course, we should probably be running around, get some exercise. Or sitting around's fine. That's the idea. Found his favorite, the spiky ball. You gonna bring it, Jimmy? Bring it? No? What's that you say, Spella? What? 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 Spella. What? What? Back on our wall, somewhat. Delaware Street. Come on. Yep, summer's coming upon us. It's starting to get hot. Today we're shooting streetcars construction. They are moving the switch to this area over here where the roadblocks are, and essentially setting the streetcar switch here at Pershing in Maine. At the scene of a very serious crash, actually it's a fatality, it happened I guess 5 a.m. The semi crossed over the highway and smacked another car, and it killed that driver, and then the truck driver is in the hospital, and traffic is backed up for miles and miles and miles, way beyond my vision here. And everybody's having to go around. The southbound lanes are open, but the northbound lanes are closed. Martin City used to be its own little town. Now it's part of South Kansas City. I don't know if it was ever incorporated. It's famous for these restaurants for some reason. Jess and Jim's. I think Jack Stack started down here too. RC's. Alright, I'm trying to find Warnell Road up here. For some reason, Holmes is clogged. I don't know if that happens every day. Yeah, I think this is Warnell up here. So, okie dokie. Time to finally head north. Woo-hoo. We are watching severe weather roll in. It would be a chase, but it's coming right to us. And the concern is this tornado warning north of Topeka. And we are right here. But usually these storms will go in this direction. But it might be heading this way. We're just keeping an eye on it. There's some storm reports from earlier. 5:10. Tornado hit a house. Oh, that's terrible. Visual 5:04. What about Westmoreland? Damage to residential. Oh, that's not good. I didn't check the time. 4:41. So, yeah. Keep an eye on it. And this is what things look like here. You hear lots of thunder rumbling in the distance. And we'll be back, I'm sure. There's that tornado warning in Topeka. A confirmed tornado on the ground. North Topeka. You can hear the thunder over my head. Right about here. Where those two colors come together, right at that point. And see what is in the path. Perry, Tonganoxie. Well, and there we are. There is something definitely. That is pretty plain. And there we are in relation to it. It's coming into the metro area. We'll see if it holds together. So it's looking a little less vigorous, and the tornado warning has been dropped. There's still that rotation area right there by Tonganoxie. It looks like you could be getting some rotation south of Lawrence. And of course, here we are in relation to all that. And here's what it's looking like here, pretty close to sunset. Checking it out on the east side, or I mean the west side of our house, facing the storms coming in. You can see the sun going down over there. And we are now under the severe thunderstorm warning. That thing that is producing the tornado is just a little to our south and west, mostly west. It's a little bit of rotation in it, but mostly I'm looking at what's southwest of DeSoto, east of Eudora. That's a little more rigorous right now. But for our area, you can see the sunset, and to the southwest, you can see the darkening sky. That's that thing that produced the tornado, and there's a little bit of a breeze. Actually feels really good, blowing the trees around. You can hear a constant rumbling of thunder. If I would only shut up, you can hear it. So now we're getting the rain. I can see a rainbow. Cool. The wind is blowing a little, but not too bad. We've seen worse. There's that rainbow. Nice. Rainbow and wind blowing. Yeah, it's picking up pretty good over there. I'm in Parkville on hopefully a slow night, just because it's a good place to park. No pun intended. And just listen to the scanner, and hopefully we can see a passing train or two. Parkville, Missouri. This is our live shot location. It's actually really dark here. The subject is at La Quinta across the street, which we're not allowed on property, but it's nothing really bad. It's, just like corporate policies. We weren't able to get with them to ask permission. We're in the parking lot of the Sam's Club, and I hope that they're okay with it. Since they're not the subject, I don't think they would worry, and they're not open, and so yeah, there's a highway noise across the way. That's I-35. Very busy, and across the highway is the Costco. It's just an amazing, circuitous route that it took me to get here. The highways are all like, I don't know, wiggly waggly. And I just realized I'm not even on the low light settings on this camera, and this camera handles low light really well. It's amazing. Come on, dongies. Come on, dongs. You're an English landing at the dog park. It is a beautiful day if I don't get pooped on by geese. One. we doing, pups, eh? In there to have some, you know what, coffee. Shooting scene at 34th and Monroe. We hear it's non-life threatening. Police are investigating and get video just to make sure we have it. At the scene of a triple shooting, but one person dead here in Kansas City, Kansas. This happened at 12:45, and they're still investigating, fortunately for us. Otherwise we would probably be at police headquarters with nothing much to show. And we got storms rolling in. I can hear rumbles of thunder, which is of course lovely when you're out. You can hear it. Boom. So I got my raincoat out. I got my personal raincoat ready, and got the TV under cover too. We can see this storm rolling in, and lots of lightning. Put it in dual pane mode. I don't think you can see any signs of real severe, which you would be indicated by rotation, bright colors next to each other, focusing at a point usually. But heavy rain and lots of lightning. Flooding would probably be the main problem, and it might rain all day. But yeah, we're hoping it holds off. Obviously, we want to get done with our live hits before we get poured on, but we're ready. Downtown KCK, we got a nice roll cloud coming in and plenty of lightning. Be nice if I could get a strike on camera, but it never works out that way. You can see that roll cloud, this rain-cooled air causing the clouds to sink, oftentimes mistaken for a wall cloud or funnel cloud. But it's not. Yeah, lightning's not going to cooperate. Well, let me tell you, one way or the other, I'm getting the lightning. It's pretty intense, but I don't know if I got it or not, but I'll check it later. But now the rain is coming in. More rain. Oh boy. We're going in the 7. And then we should be done. So this day got long towards the end. But it's Miller time now. And by that I mean not Miller, but probably coffee, and it's Molly. Molly. We're taking Jimmy and Spella to their favorite place, Doggy Funland, to take care of Jimmy's diabetic problems. Cue the theme music. Where's your Jimmy, Spella? Where's your Jimmy? Oh no, where's your Jimmy? Where's your Jimmy? Spella, where's your Jimmy? Where's your Jimmy? Jimmy, that was fast. That was fast. Is your butt wiggling? There he is, Spella. Ooh, there he is. There he is. Woof, woof, woof.
Right, but how much was the rent a car? Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. You've had it for a long time now.
I'll have a, oh, thank you. Oh, there's a lot of oops.
Gotta keep him fed.
No, he's
Put it
still,
there for
he's
now.
still
I'll have
very
a,
interactive. He's very...
I can't think. A 16-ounce latte with
Quite-
sugar-free vanilla
Quite
and a little bit of
lot,
cinnamon in
but-
it. Can you make that too?
Yeah. Hot.
Hot, please, yes.
Can I have a smaller version of yours?
Do you want?
Can I have a smaller version?
Yeah. So 2 mediums, 1 small?
No, just
1 medium, 1 small?
116 and 112, I guess.
All right,
I
well,
have it right out.
Thanks.
if... I thought...
Nom, 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 nom.
All right,
Spella's still
okay,
working
we'll
on hers
call.
in the back there.
All right.
Just as soon as I possibly can.
It's very full.
Ladies and gentlemen,
today.
esteemed
Every
parents, families, and
orchestra
friends, welcome to the
in the
final Ultra
district
concert
is,
of the year. It is with great pleasure and
playing, I
excitement
think.
that we gather here tonight. We're going to try to keep this moving as fast as we can. We understand that it's crowded and a little hot here, so we're going to keep this moving and get it going.
So we ready to go, orchestra star?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready. All right, we have Jimmy waiting on us.
Yeah.
Fun, fun, fun. Woo, another one down. The orchestra star.
We just saw a glimpse of your earlobe
Yeah, you're way in the back there.
all the time. I told you.
Mr. Hirschberger put me in the back to support the kids that didn't know how to play
All
well.
right.
That's what he told me.
Right. Well, bye.
All right.
Bye.
This is our live shot this morning. The government buildings that have green on them, that's for Mental Health Awareness Month. And we just need to get a nice shot of the skyline where we can show the green. So we're here getting a nice shot of that Toyota Tundra. No, not really. We're here at the farmer's market where we can get the skyline in this parking lot. And I think it looks pretty good. We'll see what it looks like when in the daylight. That's our setup right there. So the weather is gorgeous. It is time for the topic.
Yeah, passengers were like breakfast. I would agree. I just like add an egg too. We have something called the. I have. Well, I would eat golden. I just have a golden. Well, that's fine. You can put me in a.
sassified. What are we just sitting around? Huh? Sitting around chillaxing? Huh, Jimmy? Sitting around chillaxing? Is that what you're doing, Svella? Sitting around chillaxing? We're gonna do this, but first we're gonna walk a little. It won't be too huge a walk. Hopefully we'll be walking later this evening when the weather is much cooler. Look, it's the Dalai Lama and Bigfoot. Alright, we had a good little walk. Now it's time for some something or other.
Oh yeah, that's next.
Doggies. Dogs. Jimmy, Stella. What's up, pups? We finally found a place to park a million miles away. The cinnamon hearts are back. Cool. Coffee. For the third time today.
Why I'm so confused with everything.
Love all the old Apple computers. Brings back memories. We'll go upstairs. Yep, I think this is a busy corner. Late. As you can tell by the music. Lowrider parade. Last but not least, let the doggies run around in the unofficial doggy park here. The Taste of a API Festival.
Hey, give a hand! You guys want them to do the whole dance? Do you want to see the whole dance? It's a beat. Hey, 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 down the middle. Hey, hey, that's it. Hey, 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 the beat. Hey, give a high five. Good job, Uncle.
Can you all say that? It's beautiful. We are the Cinetada Performing Arts Troupe out of Kansas City. We are so excited to be here with you all. We're from the Philippines.
before we move on, we've been so busy with our stuff, the dance and everything. Now we're checking out the place. Man, this turned out to be a popular event. I tell you what. Time for Sunday morning routine.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is. Thy will come, you take away the sins of the world. Behold the Lamb of God. Behold him who takes away the sins of the world. Blessed are those called to the supper of the Lamb. Lord, I'm not worthy that you should enter my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed.
It actually worked. Amazing. Better late than never, I guess. Here comes the rain again. Oops, what a yucky day. Uh-oh. What?
Wait. Switch.
What's this?
Thank you.
That's not posed at all, is it? You got flowers?
I think it might be.
What are flowers for?
What are these? Mother's Day.
Oh, for Mother's Day.
What flowers are these? I think daisies. For Santa.
Last but not least, a hot drink on a coolish rainy day. Coffee.
How about your dog, Rose? Can we have some water?
The fam is playing chess very badly. And the doggies, of course. Dogs. Spella.